All right, let's look at another example where we have the market and the firm. Now this is a different example than before. The biggest difference in the example is that the average total cost is lower than in the example before. So let's see what happens in a perfectly competitive market. So in a perfectly competitive market, the market is going to determine the price. So that's the market price. That's also the same price because the firm is a price taker that they're going to see. And as a result of that price, they're going to maximize profits. Remember, to maximize profits, you set price equal to marginal cost. And that's how you determine, it's supposed to be an arrow, your quantity. Well, in this case, right here is where price equals marginal cost. And so therefore, to maximize profits, we come down here and there's our Q star. Okay, so this is what's happened in the short run based on how this market was set up and this representative firm in a competitive market. This is the example in the case. Well, now let's look at profits. Profits equals price minus average total costs. And now I'm off the page, so let's write it over here. Profits equals price minus average total costs times quantity. Well, let's look to see what happens. Here is our price, and at that quantity, here's our average total cost. So in this case, price is above average total cost, so this number is going to be positive. And what's Q? Well, Q is this number over here. So this area right here, this rectangle, whose height is price minus average total cost, and whose length is quantity, which is this equation, this is economic profits. And so in the short run, this firm can operate in a competitive market with economic profits. And you might think, wow, that's awesome, they'll be forever profitable. Not so fast, my friend, because there is a long run. And in the long run, there is entry and exit. So what would happen? If you're looking to start a new business, do you want to choose a market that has profits or a market that has losses? Well, probably want to choose a market that has profits. So as a result, we're going to see entry into this market, which doesn't affect the firm in terms of its marginal cost and average total cost, but does affect the market supply curve. And so the market supply curve, so I kind of arbitrarily connive that. Here we go. We see firms enter the market until we get this new supply curve. And that new supply curve then is going to enter until we get this new price. So as we see entry into the market, the price is going to go down, but will be at a new equilibrium, a higher quantity. And as a result of this price, the firm is going to set because to maximize profits, we set price equal to marginal cost. That lower price means we set this as our new quantity. And so each individual firm is going to produce less as a result because there's more firms in the market. But now we have this, and notice at that price and price and average total cost, at this point here, price is equal to average total cost, and that means that profits are zero. And so when we see economic profits in the short run, that's going to drive entrance into the market such that in the long run, economic profits will be zero.